working on a new camp. It's called All Terrain. This is a camp where the camper brings his lodging, brings all his own toys. We just pick a spot out in the middle of the desert and have camp. Why would you do that? Why would you go out in the middle of the desert and go camping? And I think what makes this camp work is fellowship. If we're gonna do a camp that's real feature is fellowship, then we need to understand what that's all about. We're in our staff meetings here, and we're trying to put together like a list of the top 10 of what makes fellowship happen.
Relaxed atmosphere.
So after the staff team talked about all of this, we kind of came up with 4 big things that are the core of fellowship. Number 1 was time. Number 2, something in common. Number 3, two-way communication. Number 4, a physical presence. But this doesn't just make it happen, although this is the core of it. We identified 5 more that were fairly important. One was that it would just be fun, that there would be a certain amount of comfort. There needs to be a relaxed atmosphere. Next, food is just one of these things that makes this part really work. And then a structured plan that has some structure. Now these 9 things, the core of fellowship, some added things that really make fellowship happen. Can All Terrain do this? We'd love to do this camp, but I'm not sure it would work. I think we're gonna take all the staff, we're gonna go out there in the middle of the desert, and we're going to see if All Terrain does this. Is where we're gonna do All Terrain. I mean, can you imagine that? This is the center, this is the campfire. Everybody will be all over the place, all around it. Practiced our solar generator, we've practiced the 10-toed, our man coffee or cowboy coffee. We burned through more firewood than I would have ever imagined. It's so interesting how God has made us as people who just enjoy relationships. Our staff does a lot of different camp, but All Terrain was different. This was a camp that did fellowship better and unlike any other camp we've done. I don't know if it's the being out and being away and being together, whatever it was, this was a retreat that we really enjoyed. This is the type of retreat that we're gonna do more of in the future. What are we making today?
Nothing.